Hello, my name is David Alvarez, and in this speech, I will discuss the significance of the Nike Air Force One and the legacy it has made in sneaker culture. German industrial designer Dieter Rams once said, "A good design is as little design as possible." Dieter Rams' quote relates to the impact of the Air Force One because one of the main reasons why it has stood the test of time is because of its simple design and colorways that makes it easy to wear with any outfit. This article by Grail, titled "A Cultural Force, The History of the Air Force One," written by Richardson M., gives us a greater understanding of the sneaker's history and the people and stores which help keep the shoe alive. The Air Force One is the poster child of the sneaker industry and is a sneaker that crosses generational boundaries. The sneaker also revolutionized technology and has paved the way for new inventions to be made. The Nike Air Force One is much more than a sneaker, but a piece of history that is continuously evolving and continuing to make an impact on not just sneaker culture, but as American culture as well. The Nike Air Force One was a high-top sneaker designed for basketball, and the designer of the shoe was Bruce Kilgore. Before the Air Force One, brands like Converse and Adidas dominated not just the NBA, but nearly every sports league. One of Kilgore's tasks was to put an air unit within the sneaker's sole, something that had never been done before. At first, the sneaker was only a high top. However, the now iconic low top sneaker, which we all know and love, would be released in 1983. Nike originally planned to stop the production of the Air Force One so new technologies could be made and take its place. However, 3 sneaker stores in Baltimore, Maryland flew out to Nike's headquarters in Oregon so they could try to convince them that they should produce Air Force Ones for their stores and only their stores. The stores were the Cinderella Shoes, Charlie Rudo, and Downtown Locker Room, and they began a series called Color of the Month Club, where they would sell unique colorways of the Air Force One. The series gained traction fast, and tons of people became interested in the sneaker, and soon tons of people from nearby cities such as DC, Philadelphia, and New York City would come to Baltimore just to get a pair of Air Force Ones. This phenomenon of this scale had yet to be seen at this level before, and foreshadowed the future of the sneaker culture, which was a future of high demand as well as people willing to do anything for the latest pair of sneakers. The 3 stores would gain the nickname Three Amigos, and the Baltimore would be known for fans of the sneaker. Eventually, in 1984, Nike removed Air Force Ones off the market, and fans became desperate for the sneaker. Fans of the sneaker became desperate for new Air Force Ones, so desperate in fact that many would customize old pairs. Eventually, Nike realized the shoe still had great demand and they had to do something that had not done before. They made a retro version of the sneaker, which was essentially the same sneaker as before. However, the sneaker would only be brought to certain stores along the East Coast of the United States. In the early 90s, the all-white Air Force One became an instant classic and a fan favorite as well. Today, the sneaker is the best-selling athletic shoe in history and is worn proudly by nearly everyone and has reached places far from the East Coast of the United States. The main reason the sneaker gained traction and reached infamy that it has today is because how easy it is to pair with anything, as well as how easy it is to purchase a pair. The shoe is sold at nearly every shoe store in the country, which is kind of ironic, seeing how people used to travel all the way to Baltimore just to get a pair. The shoe itself is very comfortable and does not take much time to adjust to. Its most famous colorway, the white on white, it makes it easy to match with whatever you're wearing, and that's what most people are looking for in a lifestyle sneaker. It's my favorite shoe due to it being very comfortable, but yet still fashionable. Another reason why we see this sneaker everywhere is due to its affordability compared to other athletic sneakers on the market, which allow for a greater pool of people to purchase the sneaker. This article by Esquire, titled "The Iconic Sneakers That Started a Movement," written by Evans J., discusses further on reasons why the sneaker is seen as the face of the sneaker culture today, and how it cannot fall into a fad of the past like other sneakers. I spoke about why the sneaker is a favorite among many, and as well as its history and how it has changed the industry. The Air Force One is truly timeless because of its affordability, availability, and its ability to go with anything that you're wearing. However, we should thank the people that made the sneaker and gave it its status that it has today, which would be Bruce Kilgore and the Three Amigos of Baltimore. The sneaker helped me get into sneakers and has put a great impact on me. Nearly everyone has had or has a pair, and I've yet to meet anyone who has had a negative experience with them. Without the Air Force One, not only would the sneaker history be a lot different, but modern shoe technology would not be in its place today, as well as Nike's status amongst other sportswear companies.